Greetings, mortals. I am the Fallen Shogun. We have plenty of bread, fish, meat, and no beer. We are beery out of beer. But anyway, what was I saying / doing? We are back in the wonderful, slightly wet world of buoyancy. Now, I'm not too sure what my goal currently is, honestly. Because as far as I can tell, unless... Yes, I know efficiency is down because now everything's getting in the way of each other. So an update over here to make this scavenger useless too. Because they're around each other. Also, I swear they were touching. They made the raft slightly smaller. Because the game is updating, things are going to consistently change. That's just how it is. That's what you get when you buy into early access. Things will always change, hopefully for the better. But it does, however, mean things you've already built, if you keep going to the same saves, are issuing. Anyway, I'm not honestly sure what to do right now. Okay, they're both making grain. You need more water. But yeah, I'm not too sure what to do now. Don't know why I said that weirdly, but you know what I mean. Like, unless I physically... Aaron stole from us, a guru, so unless I physically find... Coming soon. Not in yet. Statistics. Statistics are coming soon, and text coming soon. So yeah, because it's so early in the build cycle. What is this? Oh, it's a motor, waste resources. That there isn't too much I have access to at this point in time. I mean, I could destroy a few more ships. I mean, islands, I guess. Wood's finally coming in. Like, water. We're getting water. I'm not sure we even need more fish. So these two are in the way of each other suddenly. Like the deep diver, which goes underwater. Like, you wouldn't expect that one to actually be blocked, but it is. That requires plastic and wood. Let's have you here then. $120 odd people. Got plenty of troops. Fair bit of food. Like, plenty of food. I think right now we're basically done on this front. Unless I literally find those pirates who attacked me in the first impression, or we wipe out several other cities. I don't quite see what else we have left to show off at this point in time. Oh no! At least we have, you know, a medicine hut. Grab this. Grab that. Grab the bread, why not? And they want whale carcasses and also kelp. Wow, that was easy. Taken prisoner? No grains. Who just wiped out a city? Ooh. Off Miss Fuchs. Let's resume you to arm you up. And you to arm you up too. Are you making beer? You're making the beer. So we have beer at last. Producing resources. So there's a few interesting... There was blood randomly. There was a few interesting things that happened. That's a bigger island. City. Island city. Sometimes they call them boats, sometimes islands, sometimes cities. Whoa! Claudia strangled by Martin. Miriam was killed people with knives and Yasina jumped to their deaths. Wow. Unhappy people, eh? I have to admit, even with a few of the issues popping up, the AI node pathfinding is pretty interesting. Like, you can see how it works, so sometimes they literally go to the centre of a building, then move on, but yeah, the pathfinding seems to work quite well. What are you? What are they? Do I have them? Are they harpooners? No, they have stairs on the side. Oh, they're foragers. It's a load of foragers. Have I been here before? Hello, peasants. Can you trade with me? 14 prisoners. Oh, 4 prisoners. I literally cannot count for the life to save me. What do I do with prisoners? I say we attack them. Everyone in! 5 unhappy villagers are cowering. Send in the army! So the towers only work against boat attacks then? Our army's moved in. Look at the villagers! Okay. 1 villager was lost, 8 enemies were killed, and we have stolen everything we trade. Did they all die? Everyone's now super happy for murder. So yeah, we're pirates now. Okay, everyone's moving resources around because obviously the murder requires us to steal all their resources and also their corpses. Not sure where the guards went. 5 metals washed up, good. Junk and scrap metal. Destroyed ship. So yeah, I guess we're pirates now. Like, I don't know what else to really do. We're currently floating. We can keep on expanding. I think the tech tree needs to be in before I come back, if I'm honest. Like, we are doing well. I am enjoying the game, but for me, currently, there isn't too much we need to do. Okay, he's got 6 harpoons. You've got 8 harpoons. More fish. We've got like 600 fish, 155 bread. We're never going to run out of food at this rate. But the city itself is pretty impressive. Cooper spray painted the area nice red when developing engines, and Larry Stram drove into the floorboards. Huh. Useless. That's all needs 3 more plastic. There's some plastic over there, go grab it. But yeah, my city is pretty big. And it's 4.5 episodes in as of this moment. Let's give them. So you can build up pretty big. I know people are telling me I'm building too fast in like the first couple episodes. And there seems to be no problem to doing fast builds. Like, nothing's happened to my city. Obviously the food was a bit of an issue. We've got plenty of fishing slots now. And I'm actively hunting other islands. Ships. Island ship boats. Island boat ships. Another deep dive has been built. That's even more dirt and crude oil. We need a refinery though. Where is the refinery? Guardhouse requires metal. That's a bit of a problem. There it is. Flammable. 4 people died. Yeah, it's definitely a soft cap going on, unless it could be age. Could be age. Could be just everyone's dying at the same time. Okay, refinery's been put down over there. It requires a lot of metal and plastic. That's fine. Once we start building our own stuff, all that requires after that is just making sure we have enough space. And the fish is doing well. We could even add like another bakery and mill if we need to. But that also requires metal. We're a bit low on the metal and the plastic. Like even with the backlog with jobs, it doesn't really bother us too much. Trying to find island cities, but I can't see any spinning around. More fish. So how slow is this then? About 50% slower maybe? Maybe more actually. Alright. We've got plenty of flour. My god, we've got a lot of flour. Plenty of water too, so maybe another bakery is needed. This entire section will burn down at some point, I know it. Ding! The that storehouse is full-ish. Guardhouse could do with more guards, to be fair. I don't remember that being there. I just pop in. Oh, there's stuff over there. Look at that. 12 villagers are born. 12. Oof. Oh, that's poison. We got poison going on. Where is my medicine thing? My medicine hut is still healing. Got 11 left. Good. There's sick people in the galley. Where's the medicine hut there? Plastic and metal again. But yeah, I don't really see too much else to do. Like, we're building up nicely. We have a very good city active. Like, when we're not building stuff with wood, we seem to have a good supply of wood being sent to all the places which need it. Even the refinery's up and running. Oh, it will be in a second anyway. Because obviously all my people are currently rowing, apart from 33 lazy buggers. 33 people are doing nothing. Yeah, 35 people, 36, 37, wow. 116 jobs. Here's what I'm getting at. We have a lot of people not doing anything. And we have a lot of labour jobs available. So I'm wondering if they really are jobs available. Because otherwise our number of people doing nothing seems excessively high. So where's this resource? Oh, there it is. 2 more people died. But no, it has a huge amount of promise, this game does. A huge amount of promise. There's another game like it called Flotsam also coming out. I've actually talked to developers in person on that game. I'm very excited for Flotsam. Even though I can't really talk much about the game itself. mean, I could if I was allowed to, but I'm not. This requires blubber or the gasoline. That's it. Wow. So we're going to get our own fuel being made soon. As you can see, everything's going fine. These are still using all the metal to build more harpoons. That's okay with me. Can arm the buggers. But yeah, it looks like an endless supply. So I'm hoping for some kind of guest storyline thrown into it too. Even if it's just simply, oh, you have to fly, go here like maybe 20 minutes or an hour or something, it's spawned in a city you have to go to. Or even a basic map, I don't know. Even if all it does is just, you know, make sure that there's one big massive centerpiece for the map but it's still exactly the same water thing. I don't know, it just feels like it could need some kind of quest storyline system. Definitely needs to get the technology up. Policies, I'm interested. It says it reacts to events in the world. And right now, how they react to events in the world is by murdering each other. And as far as I can tell, basically, where's those? On the other side, aren't they? They're there. By basically killing each other and then jumping to their deaths. That's literally how I see what they do. Your evaporator has set your refinery on fire. Ooh! Oh, it's flammable, not it creates flames. That's a problem. We may want to move that. Fire effects are pretty good though. But yeah, that may be a problem. Destroyed ship. But yeah, the first impression, the pirates attacked me pretty quickly. I've yet to see a pirate city or island or anything, so I don't know where they came from. But they all appear to come from the same direction, so there must have been something out there. Can't believe I built that next to that. No, I guess it doesn't matter. The fuel's being produced, that's good. Daniel belly flop really, really hard. They're all just killing themselves. Okay, it does look nice at night with all the lights on, I admit that. I would like to see a bit more. This is obviously early access, so it might get put in, but I do like seeing immersive stuff. Right now, your people only move to row or resource or eat. Like, we have talking, apparently. I've heard the sound of talking. But you don't have, like, you know, them hanging out in small groups talking. You don't have, like, them just wandering around aimlessly, maybe drinking a bottle of water or something. That's why you need stuff like dwellings and stuff, so they, you know, that's happened again, we have to move it. But you can just move people around so that they go sleep. You don't feel like it's a city. Because there's no city-like feel to it. And that's why I like the immersive stuff. Like, your people just wandering around aimlessly when they've not got jobs. Or talking to each other. Or maybe all just watching the water or something. Because right now, they are kind of watching the water, but that's just because they're the rowers. As you can see. And that's just where they last stopped when they were rowing. So I would like to see some immersion stuff. Like I say, it might be coming on, but yeah. That's always one of the big things I look for in my cities or bases. Do your people feel alive? Does the city feel alive? Because you could literally replace these peasants with robots, moving stuff to and fro, and you wouldn't notice much of a difference. Like, your guards don't patrol. I mean, look, they just stand there. They literally just stand there. So they need some idle walking and stuff like that. $900 fish. Bread's gone down though. Probably should keep setting things on fire. Can jump on a harpooner. Yeah, we're doing okay. Bread's really gone down. Why is the bread gone? Actually, you need another bakery, don't we? Yeah. $60 wood. Oof. This definitely needs to be moved so it stops catching fire. Shows 4 people. I can't have them waving or wobbling precariously. Or doing seagull impressions. Intriguing. Small raft, yeah, get on board. 4 survivors arrived and are immediately banished because they were sick. Oh no, they were banished because they were sick, not we immediately banished them because they're sick. That's fair, we've got medicine and stuff all over the place. That just needs metal now. How are these doing with metal? 20 of 20 and 14. One left. Well, no, because I have to kind of make the gathering stuff go, it does feel a bit more organic how you build. Unless you build this big, massive blob of buildings like some arms sticking out of it. You do have to do a little bit of thinking with the build. Which is nice. Doesn't look like any of the resource piles get any bigger. What was that? Is that seagulls? Is there whales I can't see? Murdered by Martin. Elliot was murdered by Martin. It's just straight up murder going on now. So I'm kind of curious if there'll be like a crime system because there is so much death going on. Like the amount of murder and death happening is insane. There needs to be some kind of police. What was that? Did someone just get thrown overboard? Force. Are we just dumping corpses over the side? Is there no kind of corpse disposal? Some kind of corpse disposal building would be nice too. Just purely for aesthetics. Because everyone else just seems to be getting dumped over the side. Either way, I have enjoyed my time. It's on fire again. School official depleted instantly. I have enjoyed my time in this game, but I am going to have to wait and then come back when there's more stuff available because it's still a bit light. Because right now all I'm doing is repeating the same stuff over and over and letting my refinery catch fire because I'm an idiot. Either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. It's been like a very short let's play of Buoyancy. If you enjoy it, put it down in the comments. I will come back and look at it later. Like I say, there is also a game called Flotsam coming out, which is a similar kind of thing, but more colony than city, and a lot more cutesy graphics. But either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next first impression or let's play. Have fun. Comments down below. Tell me what you'd like to see next. And thanks as always to those who give me money via Patreon. You guys are awesome. Ciao for nows. Bye bye.